Hey, good morning, everybody. Today is April 22nd, 2019. Welcome back from an Easter weekend. For those who may not know, today normally was an off day. It was a scheduled day off for G2S Academy, but we have put it back on our schedule for a makeup for our snow days. But I want to welcome everybody back, and I want to open up today's recorded message. This is recorded. Obviously, I'm online and do a little prelude, and I'm wondering, hey, where's everybody? Because normally, I mean, we got a full house, or we got at least 5 or 6. Last week we had 13 at one webinar. It was awesome. I noticed today I forgot to hit publish. So I truly apologize about messing that up. You can see the big green publish sign in my Canvas piece. I forgot as I was preparing last night. So my apologies. I'm going to be sending all this video out to all of you via your phone and your email. So this is a recorded version of today's webinar. I'm also going to ask you for today, if you would text me that you watched it, give me a verification on your email to let me know, not that you just got it, but you watched it. I'll try to keep this recording under 10 minutes. So. Hey, there is one major piece I want to going into this April 22nd week with virtual learners. Holy cow, we are on the home stretch. If you're a senior, you're about a month away from graduation. Yes, a month away. May 23rd is graduation night, big exciting night. We invite all students from G2S Academy to come and attend and see that very special day for our seniors, honoring them. So I'm encouraging all virtual students to make that a special evening from 7 o'clock on to come and support your fellow G2S Wolfpack graduates. So I want to put that out there to everybody. Also, a habit challenge is completed. I want to thank Dakota for submitting his 10-day challenge. I have my 10-day challenge, and this is a recorded version. I'll share mine at a later date, or we can get some feedback and talk about yours. But I want to congratulate Dakota, who gets the 4 for 4 Wendy's challenge. And I put a question mark if there's anybody else I may have submitted to me and I may not have seen it or read it. Please let me know in our 10-day challenge. So thank you, Dakota, and if I missed anybody, I apologize. Let me know. Just another reminder, today being Monday, the 22nd, as we know, it is a official makeup day. But for virtual learners, unless I state otherwise, there are no snow days. There are no days off, except last Friday was a day off. I gave everybody a free virtual attendance. So, and just remind everybody about your virtual learning attendance piece and requirement. You're 10 hours a week, which is very bare minimum. And coming and showing your face and your attitude and some great thoughts on your virtual webinars. 3 out of 5, it's not much, and it's great to see a lot of you out there that are always doing it every day. So, and finally, just getting your face-to-face, especially down the stretch here, the end of the school year, to get you to a point where you're at what we call on pace. And speaking of on pace, I had a great staff meeting this morning, which we ironed out a few dates. We are in the discussion of a G2S prom date, which all of you are invited. We'll be announcing that date here this week. We're going to finalize that as a staff this Thursday. Also, finalizing that it's great to have conversations at a staff meeting of what our last week of school looks like. And I want to push that out to all our virtual learners that, yes, we want you to partake in all the field trips and fun activities. And along those lines, I also want to announce today, virtual learners, we've had a special connection, a unique connection, different than face-to-face students. I put it out there to a handful of virtual students to kind of brainstorm some ideas about what you would like to celebrate our successful virtual learning. So we have a small amount of money in the budget. We could do a field trip. We can spend a day, half a day, whatever you prefer. So I want to kind of push that out to those individuals who are working on that. I'd love to have a virtual learning reward field trip day coming up too. So, hey, don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, which is our window into the world of what's happening at G2S on a daily basis. All right, and finally, my main message today on this recorded version of our webinar is Zelo. Zelo is required by everyone by the state of Michigan to complete a career readiness Career Cruiser platform, and I wanted to, I took a student's dashboard in Montana. I chose you, hope you don't mind, as kind of a model of what you should be doing under what we call Zelo. So today I want to push it out. I'll talk more about it tomorrow, that I'm going to email you along with this webinar recorded piece the hyperlink to the homepage Zelo, and request everybody who comes in your day-to-day this week, and if next week if I have to, the first item on our webinar, or excuse me, in our virtual conversation is going to be completion of the Zelo platform, which will take you 45 minutes. And as this is loading up, what it is, it's a career readiness, career piece that all of us are required to take. And I'm getting some slow loading speed. But Zelo, the completion of Zelo would be great. If you can complete this before you come on in your face-to-face, more power to you. That's phenomenal. Basically, what you're going to get, as you can see right here in the login, the link is a special G2S number. And that G2S number, sharing this out in tomorrow's face-to-face live broadcast, each of you will are given a number, a name. There you go. Here is your last name and your G2 username. And everybody's password's the same. Everybody has the same password. It's Wolfpack. So your username will be a number, special number that I will give to you. And if you are interested, email me, text me. What you'll do once you log in, sign in, it'll be a simple platform. Hi, Montana. And it basically says on the left-hand side, you will only do the areas that says get started. We have a couple that are locked. We're just focusing on the matchmaker. No, it's not a dating app. It's a matchmaker to career readiness. So phenomenal piece. I was curious. I took it myself. Interesting what I found about a career choice for me. I think, wait a minute, you can't be doing that. But I did it to see how accurate it was, and it was quite interesting. So I'll come back in my next life, my next career, to do some of the advice that you gave me. And then we want to know about your learning styles. So there's a matchmaker, career matching readiness piece, and a learning style, followed by 3 short lessons we'd like you to complete. Choosing a college. I don't think everybody should be college ready, should be career ready, should be trade ready. So we need to, for those who are interested in college, even if you're not, it's a short little lesson we want you to complete. Where are all the demands? It's time to start thinking about our future. What are some of the demands out there? I just got done watching First Robotics was on television recorded Saturday at 7 o'clock at night. I watched the whole piece. It was in Saginaw. Ludington was there, Whitehall, some people in West Michigan. It was cool to watch the finals. And they interviewed the gentleman who was the brainchild behind First Robotics. And they mentioned, I love this quote, he said, everybody here at this robotics first competition throughout the state are going to have the opportunity to turn pro. Think about that. Have the opportunity to turn pro in the whole First Robotics piece, where virtually if you went to a sporting event and basketball, very few percentage, I think only 3% of college athletes actually turn professional, where in a First Robotics competition, it's almost as likely as possibly 100% of the people could be matched up with a career. Because right now there are just slightly less than 1 million unfilled jobs in the STEM field. So anyway, what is your career demand? Where do you fit into that? Whether it's going to lineman school for Great Lakes Energy or consumer power, or what are some of the demands that are out there in the STEM field? And finally, I love this piece. I love it. I went through it myself. Entrepreneur skills. I think the most innovative time in our history, aside from the Industrial Revolution. It's not just in Ms. Limbach's social studies class. There's another revolution going on. I call it the entrepreneur revolution that's going on right now. So 3 little lessons we'd like you to take. Zelo, that's going to be your focus when you're face-to-face this week as your #1 priority as a student coming in. All right, in closing, I told you, I promised you I'd keep this short to 10 minutes. I'll push this out. This is being pushed out to you via text or email. Please take it. I'm glad you took a chance to look at it. I apologize about my glitch about not publishing it, but I want to share it out to everybody today. I look forward to it, and we'll have tomorrow's episode published to you. Look forward to chatting with you tomorrow. There's much, much more to share on what's happening at G2S virtual platform. Until tomorrow, everybody, have a blessed day. Don't take wood nickels. See you tomorrow.